Hey you all, thank you for tuning back in for leg number 4 of the series, which will take us on a sightseeing tour through the Balkans towards Sofia. I'm quite excited to do this virtual trip. Will take a good while to make it around though, but I want to see a few key items along the way, stuff I've seen myself, places I've landed at, points of interest I want you to see as well. We're currently parked at Split Airport. The routing today to Sofia will be divided by 4 sectors. The first sector is from Split to Mostar. Second is from Mostar to Sarajevo. The third is from Sarajevo to Nice, and the final sector from Nice to Sofia. Total distance of the sectors combined 655 kilometers or 354 miles. I will have information on each sector on the screen, flight times and more. Last leg was with clear and blue skies. This time we have some low and medium level cloud layers, but nothing that will obstruct the view too much. On our way to Sofia, I have chosen a few key cities we'll fly over, and we will have the general information about the trip on screen for you all. Thinking of somehow adding a moving map so the progress becomes better visible. Let's get going. Backtrack on runway 05 and then the climb out over the Bay of Split. Cleared for takeoff, we're on our way. After that, right turn over the bay, and then you can see the downtown of Split really well. Gear up. So, like I mentioned before, first leg sector is to Mostar, which should take about 26 minutes. There we go, right turn. Split has about 152,000 inhabitants. We're in the Dash 7 today, a de Havilland Legend. 4 engines, high wings, and enough power to make these mountains ahead look small. So here's downtown of Split, the stadium, and we're holding a steady of 150 knots, sipping about 500 kilograms of fuel an hour. As we leave the coast, the greens turn to grey karst. The air is still and the landscape is starting to wrinkle. Below us is the Mosor mountain range as we slowly approach the Bosnia and Herzegovina border. The Sveti Jure mountain. Really pretty backlands. Yeah, we will cross 4 borders in under 2 hours of flight. Still figuring out how I could get the borders a bit better visible. I'm working on it. Yep, and we're approaching Bosnia and Herzegovina. And ahead of us, you can see the Dinaric Alps. Quite some turbulence up here during cruise. So, and there is Mostar. It's a city of 104,000, tucked into the valley of the Neretva River. If you look closely, you can see the Stari Most, that iconic Ottoman bridge. It's a quiet reminder of how much history is packed into these narrow valleys. And slowly we are gonna have to start our climb. We have to get a little bit higher. Ahead of us are the Prench Mountains, and they don't give you much room for error. Here another beautiful view of the city. And there in the back, you can see the Prench Mountains that we're approaching. And the second leg from Mostar to Sarajevo should take 18 minutes, cover 81 kilometers, 69 miles. It's really a close hop, but I wanted to see that city from above quickly. Yeah, really pretty mountains up here. Really nice landscape. And here is Sarajevo, a city of 350,000 people and 1,000 years of stories. I have already recorded my landing at Sarajevo. You can see the link to that video now on the top right of your screen. You can see the Olympic venues on the surrounding hills from '84. It feels intimate from the air, a sea of red roofs and white minarets. We're returning to a heading of 105 degrees now, and now it's the longest remote stretch across the heart of the Balkans towards Serbia on our road to Sofia. Nice view of the airport, Sarajevo. And this leg should take us 63 minutes, cover 278 kilometers, 155 miles. And from Nice, it's only a short hop afterwards to Sofia. Here we have the Romanija mountain, and this is the cruise phase. Of the Balkan heartlands here. We're crossing the Drina River, passing the border into Serbia. The mountains here feel endless, but the Dash 7 feels right at home. At 150 knots, you really have time to appreciate the texture of the earth, the deep canyons, the isolated villages, and the way the shadows play off at the Zlatibar range to our left. Welcome to Serbia. And slowly ahead, coming up, is Nice. also trying to figure out where I should go after that, where the route should take us. Here is the Semana mountain range. The Ibar River. Again, some turbulence up here. And there on the horizon is Nice. About 250,000 people call this valley its home. Crossroads for emperors and armies since Roman times. We're entering the Sisevo Gorge now. It's a natural funnel that guides us straight towards the Bulgarian border. Now it's the final sector of our leg to Sofia. 30 minutes, 34 minutes, not too long. Nice is right behind us. The highest mountain in Serbia. The mountain Trem, 1820 meters of altitude. Last bit of the leg now. And the next city right behind it is called Pirot, or Pirot, and it's the last city we will see before entering Bulgarian airspace. The terrain is finally starting to level out as we approach the Sofia Plateau. Yes, we're approaching Bulgaria. Last bit of this last sector now. The last town we will overfly is Slivnica on the outskirts of Sofia. We so far covered 325 nautical miles. Sofia is opening up ahead of us, a massive city of 1.2 million people sitting at nearly 1,800 feet. Mount Vitosha is guarding the southern flank, a silent 7,000-foot giant. The golden domes of the cathedral are glowing in the distance. 4 countries, 1 mountain spine, and 130 minutes in the air so far. Time to prepare the approach for runway 09, direct in. I'll keep it low on final and already now want to thank you for joining me on the tour around the world on this 4th leg of the series. Next flight will be done with another plane. We're heading south, the weather seems to have improved, and we're looking forward for a great sightseeing flight to Athens in Greece. We'll take a jet for that trip, but promised the Dash will be back. I definitely wanted to visit the Arctic with that plane, and some island hopping could be lovely as well. If you do have suggestions for the next flights, legs I could fly in the series, let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, fellas, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for riding along. Cheers. See you in the next video of the series. Cheers, you guys.